What's up guys, Jessup Plays here, welcome back to episode 2 of City Skylines. We have some tweets. Join me on my live stream tonight when I go to sleep. Mysterious cult leader predicts the end of the world. Police officers, yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to go and build ourselves a beautiful little park. Now first things first, we're going to build space or make space for a public library. We're going to have to take out a loan. I think 20,000 will do it, because we're going to put a public library across there, and then we're going to take out a 20,000 loan, and we're going to build a high school here, and that's perfect. And that means people are happy. We've got no one in the school, but that's standard. We haven't done it yet. We've got a public library, which is I think good. Now it means that people are going to be using this and coming down quite a bit. But, you know, sometimes that has to happen. Quite busy roundabout. There's quite a busy road. We're going to be quite a busy area, but we're going to try and reduce traffic. And we will solve all that at some point, but just not yet. Ah, you see, I don't like that. I don't like that that's been used for that. Right, perfect. 99 students. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to build our park. So we're going to keep the game on pause. And we're going to district it. Now, districts, I'll show you in a minute, are really important. So you just click on the park district and paint it. And that means that this here is a park. And then what we're also going to do is choose a residential district, or it's actually just a district full stop. It's just a generic district. And we're going to paint the whole area that we've got houses or commercial or anything. And that is Spring Heights, Sterling Heights. So this area is called Sterling Heights. So now that we've got that, and we've got our park district in, we're going to go to parks, choose a park, and we're going to put in a side park gate. So we're going to put one there. We're then going to put in a side gate over here. Yeah, up there maybe. And down here, I think. Space we do. Occupied, there we go. Perfect. And then first things first, we're just going to connect the dots a bit. Just like that. And just like that. That'll do, make perfect. So now that we've got all these in play, what's that? Yep, we're going to put some more residential in the areas that we can. And this is a park, so there's no need for commercial here, or anything here actually. So this whole park is ours. Now that fence is going to go, yes, all the way around I think. So now we're going to put a fence so that we know ourselves the borderline of the park. And it's quite important when we do this, because when we build the park, then we know where roads can't go, can go. We sort of know in ourselves what's happening. I think a park outline's always a good thing. And that's the best way to do that is via a fence. Look at this, perfect. And that is just going to loop around and connect onto here. Like so. Perfect. Now we are going to loop this around. Oh, in fact, I was going to build some residential there, but that's not happening now. I want this area for my park. This house is lucky it's not getting cut down, actually. I say that, it might have to be. Yep, sorry house, you're going. For the greater good. For the greater good. And we'll loop this round there, like that. And we're just sort of looping this around all the objects in and around the park. Now what we will do, in fact, yeah, what I'm happy doing is getting rid of that and just slooping this up to there and then in there. And I'm more than happy to build some more houses here, because I'm aware that houses have been destroyed in the process of this. Now this here is going to be the outline of the park. It looks a bit of a weird shape, doesn't it? But that's okay. So what we'll do is we'll click on the park, and it tells us all cool stuff. So it tells us the size of the park, how attractive it is, how many people have been in it, the entertainment level, and then they go up levels from that. So 108 entertainment levels, not bad, and it's going to cost £2 to go in the park. or $2 or whatever the currency is. Now what we will do is we'll get a little seating area, a little food court going. So I think I'm going to put the food court around here. Not roads, parks. And this episode will, guys, be all about parks. Because I think parks are one of the most important thing. It increases everything. People come, your tourism increases. So we're going to throw a cafe in. We're probably not going to throw it, but we're going to place a cafe just there. And then from that, we're also going to place in some of these. So some burger van types. And another little cafe here. And then we'll place a seating area that sort of just goes in the grass bit around the back. And that looks in on the commercial side and in on the school, so that's not at all pervy. That'll do. And we have no need to put any of them up. And we'll put a few bins around as well, because we don't want people throwing rubbish everywhere. Not that I think that's a thing, but I guess it's purely aesthetic, isn't it? People are coming in and out of the park, which is pretty cool. I didn't think they would be, because there's not really a lot in here. But it's good that they are. And what I will do on each entrance as well is throw down 2 cannons, so people know that it's the authority here. One there. And one there. One there. One there. That there, and then we've got bins on this side. We do. Perfect. So we've actually got quite a few people coming in and around the park. 43 visitors so far. And we are also so near the next level of entertainment. So what we could do is throw down some props. Props are this one here. So we'll throw down like a little water fountain, maybe. What else have we got? We've got a park, but we're going to sort a park out later, so a little gazebo here would be quite good. Maybe a gazebo all the way at this end as well. In fact, maybe a gazebo right at the beginning here as well would be quite good. And hopefully that's brought it up to the... oh, not yet. 218, so I need to put 2 more things down, but we will wait for a bit. So that's our park. We are going to make it bigger and better and greater. I'm just trying to work out how... oh, actually. There's more things here. So there's another kiosk for food here. And then we've got another one here. And then we've got a statue actually. And the statue can go right in the middle bit. Just there. So that'll bring that up to the 220 needed, 224. So now we've just got to wait for more visitors and then we can unlock more things for the park. So we go back to the park. Level 2, for example, we can build in the chessboard and some piers. Gazebo's level 3. But that's our park area. It just means that houses next to parks and commercial buildings next to parks tend to increase in size. Ooh, we've got some police. Tend to increase in level, sorry. And what we can do is we can look at the happiness of everybody. And everybody is happy with the exception of... well, one person, and then there's no they're only not happy because nobody lives there. That is the only reason. It is not the nicest of houses as well, so I don't blame people for not living there. But you know, sometimes life's tough, and sometimes that's what you have to do. Now let's look at the traffic levels, because traffic's quite important in a city. They're fine. When it starts hitting a dark red, that's when we want to be worrying. Anything below 70 is a worry. We've got a lot of people parking over here, which we don't want. I do want to sort this industry out desperately. Which I can actually do now, but I just don't want to waste the money too much on it. But what I will do is I'll outline exactly what's happening with the industry area. So we don't need to worry about industry now for now anyway. We actually need to increase our population. Now, to increase our population, we can do one of 2 things. We can... oh, actually, what we will do is we'll buy this area here. 5,000. Oh. Quite expensive to buy that. It's got links, that's why. We'll keep this main road here. And we'll bridge off another road going... ooh, how are we going to do this? Because I don't want it to be 2-sided, I want it to be a 1-sided thing, really. But I guess it's going to have to be two-sided. So I guess what I'm going to have to do, and that's okay, is I'm going to have to destroy that link there. Which isn't the end of the world. Oh, we're going to build a key side, we said, didn't we? So let's do that first, and then we'll look at everything else. So this is the key one. And all it is from there across, just across the riverfront. And it stops any potential flooding happening. Because flooding is bad. But despite what people say, flooding is not what you want. And we could put a nice path and walk down the quayside, but we're not going to. What we are going to do, however, is we're going to find some areas that maybe aren't too easy for people to walk between. Like, so this one, for example, here. There's no reason here that people can't walk between them. I just don't want a road. I'm trying to think of what else we could do. I guess we could go from the high street down there. And then from the high street here. Like so. And then we could do this. Oh, actually, what we could do then. Because it's trying to give our city, our little town, the realistic element. So people would walk down by the quayside. That's a genuine thing. I think it's quite nice as well, just to implement that in. Oh, we're on fire there. We've got fire department on the way. Yes, we do. Perfect. And everyone's happy, with the exception of one house, which nobody wants to live in. And I get that, so let's just destroy it and hope a better one comes up. Oh, not enough educated workers. Well, we've got the libraries, and we've got all the schools. So that's not my fault there's no educated workers. Everyone's in place. We could hit a university at some point, but not yet. Right, okay, perfect. So what we do need to do is on this side here, I have to build out. I really don't want to, but it has to be done. And this is all going to be part of the same district. So there's not going to be a whole lot over here, but there is going to be a bit. We don't do traffic lights in this town. We'll have another one going around here as well, I think. Money's an issue, so we will take that, pay that one off. Always try and keep a loan outstanding. I think that's really important. Everything's operating as normal, so I'm trying to work out why we're not making as much money. Usually money's quite easy to make, but especially at this stage of the game. But it's just not playing ball by the looks of things. Okay, so we'll find our cul-de-sacs. And then we'll have a bit more coming out. In fact, we don't even want this bit. That's just going to be a... Oops. So that's not a cul-de-sac. Yeah, that'll do. It'll do. Sometimes not the best way to make it, but it'll do, will work in this case. So here, we're going to build more residential. We are going to include this in the district so people can get around. I think some people are lost. There's not even houses here and people here already. Now with more people coming in the city, more jobs are going to be needed, which means, unfortunately so, in fact, they want to be more... like that. And unfortunately so, more industries going to be needed to be made. Now with industry comes problems, pollution. But we have to deal with it, so we will deal with it. Like, why is some of this... This should all be residential. That's what this whole thing was built for, residential. Now, like I've said, I don't really want that to be going anymore. So what I might do, for now, is I know I spent a lot of money doing this, and I did spend a lot of money doing this, but we'll leave that there. and we will get some paths in. So paths are this one. Nope, wrong. This one. And these paths can... These will be little alleyways that people can use just to get between where they need to go. Distance too short. What do you mean distance too short? What's that one then? The free-form path. There we go. There's all going to be one path there. Can people get across? I don't think so. Let's try again. Ah, nope. Trying to hit these can sometimes be a bit of a pain, you know. There we go, that'll do. And what this does by putting paths around is it decreases the people walking on the roads. Because people walking on the roads use zebra crossings. Zebra crossings slow down cars. You know, you can imagine the pain that sometimes brings in. Considering there was a very high demand, there's not a lot of people here, is there? Not a lot of people wanting to be here. Let's get all these restrictions back on these roads here. Because I forgot it's not on. It should be on automatically actually, I think, but there we go. A lot of people using these cul-de-sacs to turn around in as well, but I don't think that's an issue, because again, that's something you would do in real life. So we've got quite a lot of visitors here. Wow, we've got a load of visitors here. So a lot of people are walking in, probably using that as a bit of a junction. We're going to have some houses in this area, as we can see, with some commercial. So let's get another bit of commercial either side of there. Let's increase this district in. Perfect. And this will be District 1, Sterling Heights. So we can... Not enough educated workers again, but, you know, school capacity is nowhere near hit yet. Could do with a university, but we're nowhere near that. And to be fair, we don't really want a university. And hopefully them schools will be enough for everybody as well. So yeah, that was a bit of an afterthought, and you know, sometimes they don't work, but I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. There's a few junctions, but you know, junctions happen. A lot more people are visiting this, which is good. Hold on. We've got the Popo out. Where's the Popo going? Where's the Popo going? Oi, come here. Responding, inspecting crime scene. Are you taking anyone? Oh, look at that. He's all the way at the back actually inspecting it. That is so cool. Returning back to station. And the station was somewhere over here, wasn't it? Oh god, I forgot where my own police station is. Aha. Yeah. We're still good on that, and we're still good on that as well. This is going to start to increase, and we will let it increase to that. That's not an issue. We've got a new building, which is the high school, but we've already got our own high school that we've got from the mod. That's a university, and then we've got a nice university campus. Again, that's a mod. We are also going to build up some amusement parks, but for now we're just going to leave it as this. So we've got park cafe, park and restrooms are probably quite important to try and put in there as well, actually. So that can just sit there. Which, again, makes it more attractive, more people in. We're not far away, and then that'll be level 2. And we can start putting more and more things in. I'll probably build my own little play area for the children, that sort of thing. Got a new building, a park maintenance building, costs 10,000, is massive. We're not going to bother with that yet. What I do want to do is specialise. So I want to paint an industry area. Specialise it as Forrest. And I would like to put down a main building. But for now we're not going to do that. For now what we're going to do is we're going to put these low costing roads, and we're going to sort of work out where it's going. So it wants to be the deepest bit here. So that's curved and this is free forming. Look at that, perfect. Now the reason I'm doing this is because, so that'll just sit there. is because this area is going to be for all of my forest area, my forested industry, which is going to be really good. It's actually all the way down here. It's actually a lot bigger, and actually it doesn't include, or does it? Yeah, it includes all this as well. Now this is really important, this forest industry, because this is going to be, eventually when all this goes, this is going to be the main source. But it's quite complicated the way it works, so let's get a main building down first of all. And that's going to be the entrance, which is sort of here. We're going to leave it for a few minutes and just wait till we get a bit more money, because we want to be paying back our big loan that we took. Once we pay back that loan, which we can almost pay back now, we'll wait till we hit our 3,000. Ah, that's perfect. That's increased. Once we pay back that loan, we'll wait a bit, but we'll probably have this done in the next episode. And we're going to start our forest industry. But it can get a bit tricky, and it can get a bit dangerous, and it can be really costly, but it can also be really profitable. And once I've got this nice little industry set up, and we've got a nice little area here, I am going to purchase this land tile here and build some more residential, and have some commercial and residential going down here. I think that'll be quite nice, and it'll be down by the river. People can shop and live and do everything they need to do. So pay that back, because that's costing 200 a week. Whereas that's costing 400 a week. Wow, I did not think of that. Our budget, I think, is quite good. We're getting most of our money from our commercial. Oh, we haven't even increased our taxes yet. Blooming hell, let's get that increased. Everyone pays 11% in my town. And if you don't like it, well, you don't live there. It's really that simple. Okay. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look, see what we're doing. We're getting a lot more money, so we're on 3,000 income now, which is very good. Now let's just increase our budget a little bit for that. Now my newest concern is this. This is 20% full, which means we're going to eventually have to put another one in. Now when we put another one in, oh, it's gonna be dangerous. I don't think I'm a fan, but we're gonna have to at some point. We need to unlock our rubbish centre, our recycling centre, 100,000. When we can unlock the next loan, which is at 17,000 people. Wow, so we can't. Now I could take out that loan, pay that back, take that back out, try and do it that way. We're not going to. That's a bit cheeky. We're going to start this here. So first things first, we can't afford it, obviously. So first things first, we take out that loan, pay that one back, just so we've always got a loan. First things first, that goes here. And that is the first bit of there. We do need a bit of a bigger road, and we probably should use an industry road, I think. Let's just see what an industry road looks like. It's not the nicest, but you know what? It has to be used. In fact, I quite like these. 2 lanes. If that was 1 lane only, which it could well be, we could make that 1 lane only. Yes, let's make that 1 lane only. That's it. And then that can go there or there. And so you're going this way, so you can come out here, you can turn right. Yeah, okay, so if we force this to be a 1 lane only road, yeah, I think this could work quite well. Perfect. So we'll keep it going for a bit. We do need to connect this up at some point, and that's going to be my biggest concern, is connecting this up is going to be interesting. And obviously there's no power or anything. Again, a bit frustrating, but we'll get it done for now, and we'll make it look better afterwards. No water either. Damn. So that's going to get some more workers. People are going to start working there. There we go. And what we probably will do, in fact, is I'll probably move that, and I'll probably put the barracks around here. And we won't actually start the process until over here. So where's our barracks at? Barracks is level 1, oh, level 2, so I have to get to level 2. So let's start the process, and let's bring in just 2 of these for now. Have we got the water coverage? We do now. Let's bring in these 2. and people can start working here. Now it's raw, so what we'll do is that'll fill up. People will then export that by going... Well, I'll have to go all the way down because you can't go there, can you? I don't think I've allowed it. Ah, so they can technically still come out that way. What I could do is do priority signs, junction restrictions, timed, manual, speed limits, lane arrows, parking restrictions, vehicle restrictions, clear traffic. How am I going to do this then? I can't think how to do this, you know? I could do that, forcing people to continue this way. You should have one lane roads. I don't know why we don't. But these don't even have any workers yet, so we'll wait for that to happen. Wait for people to want to work there first. We are... okay. We are not far away from our next milestone, which is good. This episode seems to have taken blooming ages. But you know what? I don't think I've got much done. And we're almost at our water capacity as well. Although we're not really, because we just do that. I'd like to take that and pay that back. No, I can't afford to yet. These are going up in levels, which is good. This has gone up a level as well, hasn't it? So, visitors. Right, so let's just get a bit more done on this. Just while we're waiting. We've got a park info booth, which again, quite useful to have right at the middle there. And a chessboard. I think chessboard could be quite fun. So we're going to put a chessboard. We need to find a suitable area, which is probably going to be this one. Can I push that back a bit? Yes, I can. There we go. So what we will do is we'll de-zone this, because nobody wants to live here anyway. No one can be happy living there, let's be real. It's an awful place to live. So free-forming. Connect that up to there, and then we've got our park there. Not enough educated workers. Well, we've got the people. Oh, students is full there. So there's people not at school. So what we have to now do is increase our school budget by a bit. Not enough educated workers. And that has increased the capacity. So elementary student kids is 198. So actually, you know what? That's not too much of an issue yet. We taxed it, or we sorted it before it became an issue. Aha, there we go. High school availability. Eligible... So elementary, eligible capacity. So yeah, we are okay. Only just though. Blooming hell. Let's increase it all the way. Schools are really important. They really are. Okay, fantastic. So we could maybe expand this a little bit. I don't like to, but we're gonna have to. Get a nice big curved road going there, and a nice big curved road coming in here. And what I could do at the end there is throw in just one of the little small, you know, not make-believe parks, but little small parks just to keep people happy for now. And I don't like to, I like to do the modded ones, the custom ones, sorry, that I do, but, you know, it's not always a possibility, as we all know. Get a bit commercial in with it. All these pings that you hear, by the way, if you're hearing them, are leveling up buildings, so there, level up, which is good. Not enough educated workers. Unfortunately, everyone is at school, mate, so there's not really anything I can do about that. But life's tough, so we'll plod on. Perfect. So let's go here. Again, traffic's not too much of an issue. We are getting a lot of heavy traffic there, but it's not an issue. So we've got people working in these now, which is good. So this will kill our need for industry, and eventually we'll start sorting this area out. This is the Rosewood logging area. We have to go to level 2. Where is it? It's there, but I'm trying to work out how to have a look. Let's go to level 2. We need to produce more. We need more workers, and we need to produce more products. We are losing a bit of money on it, but it's one of them. It's quite an important one. It costs a bit to start off with, but it's a very important one to have. And what we will do actually is we will do this. And I think that works perfectly because at this junction, if you're on this left lane, so going this way, you can only go right. Here you can only turn around. And if you're coming out this one, you can only go that way. Keep it all a one-way system, I think. Best I can, anyway. So here we've got Amanda on a little... What the hell is that? That is so cool. What is that? That's a personal electronic transport ride. I quite like it. I won't lie to you, I do. So what's happening here? What we got? So that's a forestry truck from Westwood importing forestry products. But we should eventually have our own forestry products, which we do. Exporting. Haha, so we're exporting these out now. I don't know how you went that way though, because you shouldn't have, but it's okay. We'll allow it. Have I not got... I should just put this on and turn around. Yeah, people will be forced. People know not to do that because they'll be forced to turn around. You went the right way. Technically. Yeah, you technically did, it's fine. Okay guys, so I think I've just been waffling on for quite a bit there, but I'm really excited about how this is turning out. We've got a nice little park that we will... Oh, you just ran across... Ooh, I just saw what you did. Really nice little park coming along. We've got some houses on the park area. It's looking really nice actually. We are going to purchase this block. In fact, we'll do it now. And my plan here is to throw a big roundabout basically there, or a big junction there. People are going to come off here into a nice little area, and we're going to have a nice little area here, a bit of commercial, probably try and zone it all out myself. And we will connect this via a main road going around the back, up, down and into there at some point. But I don't know how that's going to work yet. We've just purchased a new zone, that's all I know. We can't afford the next one yet. We are so close to the next milestone though, so that's good. And when we get the next milestone, we also get more turbines, or better turbines. So that's really good. Really cool. Right, fantastic guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you do like this, please do subscribe and like the video. It really helps me out. It means that people will start watching my videos and it'll be more suggested than these people who already have millions of views. If you have any comments, any feedback, anything you think I should do better, please also let me know in the comments section. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode.